Let's go to Austin in Texas. Austin, what's going on, pal? What?
Pat, boys, how we doing?
Good. We gotta get something.
Hey, I appreciate you having me on. So I got some ideas about the Pro Bowl. I know I'm about 2 days late from the talk.
Never too late. No decisions have been made yet, Texas Rattlesnake. Go ahead and let it out, Austin.
Hey, I appreciate it. So I got an idea here that I think revolves more so around the skills challenge, but I think if we did like a March Madness bracket per team in the dodgeball event, and winner takes all, you have everybody represented: O-line, quarterback, running back, tight end, wide receiver, D-line,
So
things
every
of that
team's in the
nature.
Pro Bowl. Every
I
player's
think
in
that
the
would
Pro
be
Bowl.
awesome. I think people would tune in. It would be a great camaraderie. Maybe
Austin!
dodgeball.
Austin!
Yes.
They already played dodgeball.
Yeah, they already played dodgeball, don't
Yeah,
they?
no,
What's wrong with it?
Let's move that to the actual Pro Bowl game alternative.
Okay.
Where they have a elimination
Before or after
bracket.
7 on
Winner
7?
takes like a $1 million. Everybody gets to divvy it up.
And is every team just the AFC and the NFC, or each individual teams?
Yeah, I have an idea that it's, you have your division first, so NFC East faces each other, and it's just a bracket style of dodgeball. You can do 3-point contests, whatever it may be. But
so you
I think
represent
that
your
would be great.
division. You represent your division as opposed to your conference, because some teams aren't going to have nearly enough, but you would assume every division would have at least enough to field a team for dodgeball, for basketball, for everything else that you are talking about.
Absolutely, and I think it should honestly just be per team. You send a O lineman, quarterback.
No, because then everybody's in the Pro Bowl. Hey, this isn't the pro. This isn't the average bowl, dude. Come on.
But it could do.
I do like the division shit though for dodgeball. I don't mind
say
that.
like the Eagles have like 7 Pro Bowlers and the Commanders have 1. It's just 7-on-1 for that dodgeball game.
No, well, I think the division's on the same team.
No, I know.
So
but if
the
you
one
wanted to do it-
commander would be on the. Yeah, I guess. Because
Hey, sorry, have more Pro Bowlers.
Your team's in a worse spot. Yeah, we have 8 Pro Bowlers. We have 8 people you have to get out to your 2 people. That's quite a draw. Whoever's drawing who, you know what I mean? Who's going to play against who to get in?
I mean,
there?
dodgeball is very fun to play. Is it that fun to sit? Is it appointment TV that you're going to?
That's what I was gonna
People love the clips. So people have fallen in love with the clips every single year. I tried to watch the entire thing, and the way they had the one camera angle on the dodgeball was bad. It was bad. It was bad. The way it was kind of. It sounds like we're burying. There's probably some good people behind them. No,
Maybe,
they
probably
did.
not.
It was a mess.
Bring in Brady's
everybody
production
gets.
crew.
Everybody get. What's that?
Bring in Tom Brady's
What are they gonna
production
fake?
crew.
Shadow line coming in with the drone, or was that that wasn't Shadow?
What are they
Line?
going to have fake balls flying all over the place and stuff?
Whoa! What are you talking about?
Thank you, AJ. What are you talking about?
I don't know. I just never heard a fucking golf ball hit a green and go clink clink and then fucking rattle around the cup. Fucking
The
sound
effect.
Did you hear how
effects,
good
man.
that fucking
Internet.
microphone was on the drone, dude?
You quit golf too.
I did.
Why'd you quit golf?
Can't
Stink?
do it. Won't do it.
Because you stink? Bad for the heart?
Used to be okay.
Is that why you're mad at Tom Brady? Because he's getting hole-in-ones in the middle of the fairway?
I always,
Myocarditis.
I always quit things when I used to be okay at them, and now I
I
stink
heard
at
that,
them.
Nick.
No, but you can turn it back around.
No, I don't think it's possible.
So much time.
I don't have the effort or care.
Okay, well, I mean, that's certainly you, but just know that is an actuality. That is not an actuality.
What do you mean?
You can get back better at something.
I don't
Just
think
because you
that's
stink at
possible.
something doesn't mean you just
No,
have
my
to quit.
body has fucking.
Get
It
back
might
on
be
the
good for your
horse.
heart, dude.
Now,
My heart's actually. pretty
coming
fucking
out of the
solid.
COVID cave, we don't know how anybody's heart is. Please, thank you. Honestly, I had it as well. I don't know what's up with my heart. I think at this point now,
All of us.
every person's heart.
Not me.
Oh, shut the fuck up!
Yeah,
Foxy.
Jesus.
Yeah, Foxy. I don't even want to hear it. Jeez, Louise.
What if they pick teams like the NBA All-Star Game, where like it's just a draft and then they go?
Have they done that before?
How many? Yeah, I was.
They did it for the game.
My first Pro Bowl, there was a
game.
draft, and I'll
Oh,
tell
for
you
dodgeball.
what. That was the first draft. Boy, that was a terrible idea.
Okay, so they tried it already.
The guy who got picked last, Pro Bowler, one of the best football players on earth, last pick of the draft, had like a chip on his shoulder now going.
Yeah.
It's like, golly.
I like the division thing, and then like we talked about, you just have a dunk contest, you have a home run derby, you play dodgeball.
Yeah.
Who cares about the divisions? Just bring back the cool stuff where they're driving the golf cart with the big arrow and you dip the tip of the ball in the chalk. Do the quarterback competition where they're throwing at those moving targets. That's always
Hold on.
That's one of my favorite things to watch.
The new quarterback carnival is better than the old quarterback carnival, but I do have nothing but respect for the golf carts that used to drive the targets back and forth in the players because they had the golf cart so that these robots could do what the quarterback carnival does now, okay? Had to crawl before we could walk and run. I like the quarterback carnival. We should do more of that. I think at the different
225
positions.
bench would be cool. They won't do it though because someone will tear a pack. Like players don't want to get in there.
Put real money on it though.
I know. Still though, like even if a dude's making a lineman's making 18 mil a year, you think he's like, okay, I'm gonna risk this for $1 million?
It doesn't have to be every single offensive lineman. Like the guys don't want to do it.
I would imagine any O lineman, no matter how much he's making, if he feels like he has a good chance to win, he's going to enter that.
I agree. For like $1 million or something like that, like that's a lot of fucking money. No matter how much you're making, no matter who you are, you get $1 million prize. You'll get in there. Not everybody has to get in there, by the way. The other guys still there. Don't make them wear the stupid tight jerseys. Maybe put like a hoodie or a t-shirt that make it a whole celebration basically of events and festivities. I think you should have concerts there live. I think it should be like a whole...
Just how do you make it cool for TV is the question.
Clips is all we should be looking for, personally.
Yeah. Does Raj understand that?
No.
Maybe. He's open-minded.
Do you think location matters at all for that? Like, not, I mean...
Location.
But does the money supersede, like if it's in a place, like when you said you go to Arizona, it's not in Hawaii, guys are showing up and they're kind of just...
Arizona is gorgeous.
Right.
It's beautiful. They put us out in the middle of the desert, 3-hour drive, 3 hours round trip, all the way out there for practice, all the way back. Didn't shut down the hotel to outside people. So there was a convention happening in the hotel that the Pro Bowlers was in. I was like, oh, they're just fucking me. And then no, J.J. Watt walked through the lobby and 45 people attacked him. Hour 3's on the other side. This is the Pro Bowl, huh? Is what I said. That's literally, I was like, we just lost by 50 to the fucking Patriots.
Hell yeah.
It's cold as shit out here.
Wait, was that right after Deflategate?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I had a pretty good tweet that went pretty good. I was sitting at the Pro Bowl drinking strawberry marks.
Hell yeah.
And I was wondering out loud on Twitter if the Patriots were potentially going to get suspended for the Super Bowl because of what happened. Maybe I need to lay off these marks. That one went. Then some local D4 football player took a shot at me about being a punter or something like that. And I felt I was in the mood. So I had time, so I went into his entire life, basically, that he had on Twitter. Made the kid quit Twitter after one tweet.
Nice.
He went on to do an interview about how I bullied him off of the internet or whatever after he opened the door. It was quite a couple days there at the Pro Bowl for me, pretty active. I just won the Walter Payton Man of the Year, I think, at that point. It was just... he was talking shit about me at the position I played, and then I looked up the school he played at, and I told him how the program would read if I was to go to that school, and it was basically like quarterback Pat McAfee, running back Pat McAfee, tight end Pat McAfee, offensive line Pat McAfee, linebacker Pat McAfee, safety Pat McAfee, coach Pat McAfee, and I think I ended with like your daddy. Pat McAfee basically at the end of it. Like they looked up this offensive line was like 5'10", 210 or something like that. It's like I would have 45 sacks. I would have 45 sacks against your school if I was to do that. And, it was an interesting situation. I had to answer some questions about it. This kid quit Twitter now because of it and everything. I'm like, I feel bad.
You're supposed to apologize?
They were looking for it. Good news is, I couldn't find it in me.
They're still looking.
No fucking way.
I couldn't find it in me. But I did. I think he and I have moved past it since.
Oh, for sure. You guys have definitely moved past it.
That was years and years and years and years ago. But it was immediately after Deflategate. Then they wanted, the first day I was there, the community event was to drive an hour into the desert or something to some school. And not a school, it was a community something.
Community center? Like, were you building playgrounds or what?
Yes. Pouring concrete.
Nice.
Pouring concrete for a new
Isn't that
walkway.
Diggs' dad?
Yeah, listen, I've been around a lot of concrete workers growing up in Pittsburgh, okay? I've been around a lot of it. My off season in the middle of the desert is not fucking pouring cement, okay? So it wasn't the greatest experience. I think you should just turn it into a celebration. Personally, I think money got in the way. Let's move it to Arizona. Let's move it to Orlando. Let's move it to this place. It didn't feel like it got to a point where guys, you could very easily see them say, I'm not fucking going. And I'm bottom of the barrel, bottom of the totem pole, just being like, I'm not going to do all this shit. What do we even? So I played great. The league made more money off of us, literally the crew that's at the Pro Bowl, all the stars of it. We potentially get $35,000, which is a lot of fucking money. Let's not do it. We potentially get that, but then we got to fucking be in a hotel that isn't even ours with random autograph hounds every single time we leave our room. You got to do all that. The value of the Pro Bowl, I think, got diminished as soon as they started just not caring about it, you know? And I think you can change that.
You can, yeah. I mean, it's just, yeah, like you say, make it a celebration, like a final bow on this past season of the NFL. But how do you make that something to where people actually want to watch?
We figured it out already.
Mm-hmm. Boom. Yeah. Nailed it.
Now who's going to commentate it?
Isn't it ESPN that has it?
Yeah. Dan Orlovsky, maybe?
Yeah. Orlovsky, for sure, in a Hawaiian shirt, buttoned all the way down.
Bark and Aikman?
Yeah.
Oh.
I do have those guys.
That would actually be fucking great.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Joe would be good. Joe could be very good, like commentating a dodgeball game.
Yes, Troy as well.
Troy would be pumped to be there.
Troy would be very excited that that's how he's spending one of his days of employment.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.